Ching. All right, so we're back with another message here. All right, it's 10:51 a.m. on November 9th, 2024. It's 48 degrees Fahrenheit, mostly cloudy here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all option so that you know all of my uploads. You feel me? How's everybody's morning going so far? How's everybody's evening going so far? Night, afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm a little shiny because I had to, my face. I gotta take care of my, make sure it's moisturized and shit. Start breaking out. She probably shouldn't have said the S word, but whatever. But Joker smile gone, or at least the mustache. It's still kind of there though. But no, thank you for joining me. All praises to the Most High for bringing us here together with each other for these conversations. I'm thinking about going live again sometime real soon here, just to kind of better connect with people. So I will definitely let you guys know. Okay. I am about to get into a message here. I don't have any downloads at this time. I mean, there's always things to talk about. Yeah. Okay. But excuse me. I'll tell you a quick anecdote here. So a while back when I first got on this platform, when I started to get subscribers, blah, 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 there were a couple of people that I connected with that I was, just kind of vibing with on the platform that I thought was really cool or whatever. And then this was before I realized the, like how much people were actually paid to put out certain messages for certain people to kind of bring you in to establish a connection, to then try to break you down or try to tear you apart. And one of those people did that to me. It was a woman. I know that this woman received money to put out certain messages to engage me, and then to try to then engage me again with some type of drama or conflict. Okay, that absolutely happened. All right. And at first I was like, I've always been really skeptical about a lot of people anyways, when people deliver messages and they say very specific names. But it was really weird because this person had my ex's name and my name written down on the same card. So, sometimes the divine will use people like that just to get your attention. So I was like, oh, okay, let me tap in more to this person. And something happened. I don't know. But then this person, created a whole video talking shit to me. It was weird as hell. And you know what I did? Because I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? And at first I was like, okay, well, maybe before the video was released, there was some type of, I don't know, there was a comment that was made underneath one of my videos or in one of their videos, and I was like, well, that doesn't say I didn't do that. So then I, I emailed them and I got in touch with them because that's what kind of person I am. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't know you personally, for somebody to think that I did something to them that I didn't do, I like to clarify that. I like to just kind of, depending on what it is. But what they said that I did was very something I would never do. So I reached out to the person, blah, blah, blah. They didn't respond. So I just kind of felt like it, whatever, blew over. Maybe they read the comment, understood, blah, blah, blah. And then like 2 months later, they go online. They go and try to blast me on a video. Now, this is one thing I don't do, okay? I'm not going to engage. Well, first of all, I'm a man, okay? I'm a grown-ass man. And I don't really, now, not to say that I can't have a disagreement with the woman, not to say that I can't even argue with the woman, but I'm not going to, there's just certain things that I just feel like I'm not going to do as a man. I'm not going to, especially with a woman that's older than I, an elder, somebody that I once respected, because I was raised by women. Okay, so I was always taught to respect women, to never put my hands on a woman, never to fight with women like that, to stand your ground and let somebody know what you gotta say. That's different. But I'm not, to go back and forth with somebody like that is as a man, we shouldn't be doing that. Okay, not online and not in these streets. I've been seeing a lot of that lately on this platform. I've been seeing it a lot in the news. Men just kind of being very aggressive towards women, and it's disgusting. All right? I don't agree with it. And I don't think anybody should. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all this to say, like, two things. Men should not be going back and forth with no women about anything, really, unless y'all fucking. And if y'all not fucking, then who cares? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know, there are times where people do, like, they got to be checked. Or when somebody does something complete. Come on now, we know what I'm talking about here. But when it comes to, like, you know, this kind of social media kind of drama, I got a problem with that anyways, because there's no reason why men and women should be competing for anything anyway. There's no reason why, you know, there's one thing to have debates and shit like that, but there is just a huge disrespect of women all across the board these days. And I'm seeing it a lot. I'm seeing it a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so I just wanted to say, like, you know, that's not something that we should be doing. The other part of it is that, you know, I said that somebody I once had respect for. Now, to me, this goes both sexes, doesn't matter. This is how you can tell how somebody really feels about you, or what they felt for you to begin with. See, when I care about people and I love people and I try to establish a relationship with people, no matter how small or how big that relationship is, no matter even, it doesn't even have to be, you know, an intimate relationship. It could be a platonic relationship. It could be a professional relationship, a business relationship, or just a casual relationship. I always go into situations with the utmost respect for people, because that's what I expect to get back. What you will understand is that the moment that you have a disagreement with somebody, or the moment that somebody feels like they lose all respect for you, which means that they'll say anything, they'll do anything, they'll put you in any type of situation, they will throw you under the bus for whatever reason they have. And it's really because they never had any respect for you to begin with. And that's something as adults that we learn, or should have learned. And then, to be honest with you, a lot of us never learned that. A lot of people have never learned the very simplistic ideal of having respect for the next person. You know what I'm saying? It's very kind of the disrespect, the moment that, you know, how quickly people go to disrespecting people. That means they never had respect for you to begin with. And so when that happened to me, you know what I did? I'm not gonna argue with nobody about that, because first and foremost, thank you for showing me who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? Because once you engage in a conversation or an argument with somebody who doesn't have any respect for you, you've already lost. If somebody does not have respect for you, you cannot argue with the person. You cannot fight with the person for them to respect you. Okay? Respect is something that we should give people just off GP anyways. You respect people's boundaries, you respect people's cultures, you respect people's gender, you respect people's sexuality. Because ultimately what you're doing, even if you don't agree with certain people or how they live and blah, 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 you respect their space for them to be them and do them. All right? There's another aspect of respect that the people have to earn. Yeah, they definitely do, or earn back. But I'll tell you what, a lot of times when people come for people like that, they're doing it because they don't want anybody else to respect you, because for whatever reason they don't respect you, they don't want anybody else to respect you. And a lot of times people place narratives out there for you to fall into so that other people can say, "Oh, I see why I don't respect them either." So a lot of times you have to withdraw. You withdraw your energy, withdraw conversation, and walk the fuck away. Have enough respect for yourself to recognize that a person does not respect you, and that because they do not respect you, you walk away. When we interact with very low vibrational energies who don't respect us, and we know this, and we go back and forth with people that we know don't respect us, that tells a lot about how we feel about ourselves. This is just my opinion. I always look at things from like, what would I tell my son? What would I tell my grandkids? What would I tell my friend? What would I tell my family member? I would tell them in a heartbeat. If they don't like you, if they ain't got nothing nice to say about you, fuck them. Walk away. Okay? Because overall, what people, what, especially on social media, what I realize is this: when people get shit kicked off with you like that, it's because they've already told people who you are. They've already put a word out about you long before they even shout you out. Long before people even shout you out, call you out on social media, whether that's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or whatever the fuck else. Before somebody even comes at you with some bullshit kind of drama, they've already told people what they think about you. They've already said, watch what happens when I call them out. This is how they're going to act. And so they already set the stage for people to sit around and be disrespectful towards you as well. They want you to fit into that narrative of what they've told people about you. And I've realized that, I hear a lot of these messages from a lot of other readers. And you know how you hear certain parts of a message and you're like, oh, that definitely resonates with me. That happened, blah, blah, blah. But then there's another part where it's like, that seems like it could, be something that's going on with me, but I don't see any of it. Well, because tarot card readers pick up on things that we don't see, which is the reason why people tap into tarot, correct? I know just from the interaction that I've gotten from a lot of people that come into my comment section, that come into my chat, that have sent me emails, that overall, and from what I've seen from other content creators whom I no longer watch, like, I was able to pick up on the nuances and the subliminal messages, the mocking, the point, the poking the bear, that they were trying to get a reaction out of me that I wasn't going to give them. Because they were disrespectful. They wanted me to come down to a very low vibrational level and engage in something so that they can go, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't talking about you. You're crazy. You're just looking for some clout. And then that would fuel even more and go, no, I know you're talking about me, motherfucker. To get you to snap out like that, to crash out is what I just heard. And I wasn't willing to do that. Not gonna lie, was there some times that I was like, oh, I'm about to eat this motherfucker alive. Hell yeah, I was. But then something said, Dwayne, you don't even know them. They don't even know you. What difference does it make? You're not here for all that. Let them do that. Let them continue to keep making a fool of themselves. They're paying attention to you. You don't even care about them. And so I'm saying all this to say, first and foremost, men need to stop fucking with women, attacking women. I've been seeing it all over social media, even after the election. And can I just say this as far as the election and politics is concerned, okay? He won. It's let it go. He won. A lot of people ain't gonna like that I said that, but it's the truth. He won. It's time to move on from it. Okay? There are people that are still, they don't want to let it go. And so now you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stuck, you're gonna be bitter, you're gonna be angry. All right? Everything happens the way that it's supposed to. You see, she and Joe Biden are not arguing about it. They're like, fine, you won. Let it go. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all that I am saying. It's just time to let it go and stop attacking, because but everything happens. Everybody gonna do what they want to do. But I'm just saying, just as a friendly word, just let it go. Come on now. All right. Don't be fighting over who won the election. Okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do anyway. I mean, do what you want to do. I'm just saying, it happened. It's time to let it go. Move forward. That's what I'm getting at. Because we still got to live, right? And if you believe in God, then you got to understand that God, okay, if you believe in source energy, God energy, the Most High, then you got to know that the divine got their hand in everything happening down here. And so we don't know what the plan is. We don't know how everything is going to eventually end up or turn out. We just have to live here and do the best we can. That's what I heard. But I've been getting a lot of, I just been getting a lot of, just kind of like a lot of energy that I'm picking up on from, when it comes from like content creators, people online who, who are just kind of cultivating very nasty energy, not just about me, but a lot of other people as well. They're looking for confirmation. They're looking for they dissect people. And then what they try to do is they try to attack the most, what they would think is the most vulnerable part of who you are. And I'm going to tell you this. You're not, I wrote down, I'm not easily triggered, but that doesn't mean that I have to be happy about what people say or do. I can still be upset about it. I can still feel what I choose to feel about it, but I don't allow that to bring me down to their level is what I'm saying. For me to be triggered, for the bullet to come out, that means somebody got to pull the trigger. I'm not going to give anybody that much power or authority over me to become a loose cannon because of some shit they got going on. You feel me? Or how they feel about me and who I am as a person, because they don't fucking know me. No matter how many people they ask, no matter how much research they do, none of these fucking people have ever came to me, confirmation, have ever come to me, reached out to me to ever have a conversation to get to know me for who the fuck I am. And so why do I need to care? And why should you care either? People are going to make judgments on who you are, what you do all the motherfucking time, whether you're on social media or not. Okay? The last thing that I am going to do is worry what the fuck anybody thinks about me if they haven't even had a conversation with me or even sat down with me to even see who the fuck I am or let me see who they are. You get a lot of people who want to peer into your life, dissect you, decipher who you are, go through your friends list, reach out to people to ask questions about who you are, what you do, what you've been into, who you used to be. People will talk to your exes, your old friends, your old classmates, try to get all the dirt that they can get on you to try to blast you. But if you're mature enough and you understand what this is about, then you understand that none of it really matters because all they're doing is getting information about you from people that you don't even talk to no more or that you should stop talking to. Because if anybody ever came to me about one of my people or one of my friends or somebody I cared about and said, hey, what about that person? If I ain't got nothing good to say about them, then I'm not telling them shit. Especially if it's somebody that I fuck with. If it's somebody I don't fuck with, you know what I tell them? I don't talk to that person. I don't fuck with them like that. And that's all. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna tell that person like, "Hey, somebody was asking about you, dog. Somebody, hey, girl, somebody was asking about you." That's what you're supposed to do. But see, that's not how these people operate. There are so many people out here that you are such a threat to that you don't even get it. You don't even get it. A lot of you walk around in your cities, towns, and zip codes and area codes, whatever, the streets and shit. You walk past people on the street and they look at you and they immediately go, that person's a threat. I don't like that person because of who you are, how you carry yourself. You minding your own business, not worried about their ass. It's the light inside of you. It's the shine you got. It's the divine in you. It's that divinity in you. It's that royalty in you, really. But then you step online and now you have the world that can kind of view you and look at you and exchange energy with you. You know what I'm saying? People can get to know you like that or pick up on the energy, what you show people. And then still people are still kind of threatened by that. When all you're doing is minding your motherfucking business, not even worried about them. Okay? And I am talking about this because I see in my comment section, I see in the chat all the time when there's a topic of people that are coming at people on social media, a lot of people are truly affected by this because it's something. One of Cool Karma, one of my subscribers, it's bigger than Will and Smith. It's bigger than Will and Grace. Those are just the gnats, and she's right because there is a bigger problem here. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it. No, it is. It's an epidemic of gangstalking and how people are corrupted, so easily corrupted and paid to attack people. It is bigger than just these couple of Will and Grace, weird ass toxic Will and Grace duo that I was just talking about. It is a bigger problem though. But see, the thing about it is though, is that it's what do I want to say? What am I trying to say here? Because I started all this to say that there are a lot of people that are being used that voluntarily, okay, some people are being manipulated and just kind of used with some type of mind control type shit, some MK Ultra type shit, believe in the hype, believe in these hypes that they talk to. Yeah, but then there are so many people that are so willing to take money to project certain things into the universe via YouTube or via whatever social media platform that you're on, so that it comes to you. If a person has the capability to shadow ban your account, to slow down your views, to block your distribution of your videos, why do people think that it's not possible for people to send certain videos to your channel by redirecting and reprogramming the algorithm, however the fuck that works, to send very particular messengers to your channel to give you certain messages if they got paid enough money to do so, or they had a good reason to send people towards you to attack you? Which is the reason why I guess I'm saying all this, because it is a lot bigger than a lot of these people that we know are doing it. A lot of the bigger threat is the people that we cannot see, the people behind these stupid ass fucking content creators on this platform that are continually fucking with the collective. It's the people that are behind that. It is the money behind that. It's the finances behind that. It's the people behind those people that are truly who we really should be concerned about. Because they use these people on this platform as a distraction, to distract you, to get all in your head, to get you all wackadoodleish, to get you all paranoid and scared, to get you to walk away, so that the people behind them that paid them to do that shit to you can get you isolated again and out of public view, so that they can finish you off. Which is why it's important even if it's me, even if you don't pick up good vibes from me, you don't vibe with me, well, please unsubscribe from my channel if I say things that are constantly not making you feel good. I can tell you that my intentions are never to hurt anybody. I come from a very honest, loving place. But that doesn't mean that what I say and how I say it is going to work for you. You feel me? I'm not one of these karmic ass motherfuckers that's taking money to come against the collective. I am part of the collective, and I got to deal with the same kind of shit that y'all do as well. So I'm just telling you that it's best for us to, first of all, like my boy says, vibe with your tribe. Okay? And after you vibe with your tribe, understand who your tribe mates are, your tribe members are, your soul family is, that you have to be able to cut off things when you see them right away. Don't even tap into it. See, I got lost in the sauce like that for a while when it came to people delivering messages, until I really figured out that people were actually being paid to deliver certain messages, to kind of to subliminally send me shots, and they were affecting me because I'm an empath and I'm sensitive. You know what I'm saying? No matter what people seem to think. They're growing weak though. I'm picking up on the fact that they're growing weaker. Whoever this force is behind these people are now realizing that they now have a weakness. The weakness is us disconnecting from toxic energies. Going within, doing the shadow work, so that when they do come at you with those subliminals, when they do try to attack you at what they feel like is the most vulnerable part of you, it doesn't hurt. You're not affected by it. You're just kind of like, okay, bitch, yeah. So I used to be a hoe. Okay, I used to get high and I used to smoke meth. I done had, whatever. I used to be a drunk. I done been arrested before. I done been homeless before. I done been broke before. I didn't graduate high school or college. These are the things that they try to attack you on. You feel me? You're going to have a lot of messengers that have been paid by people to get you to go back to your karmic ex. And if you're considering that, then that means that you probably need to detach from tarot for a minute and go within and heal. I'm just giving you some friendly advice, because if you're somebody that pays attention to tarot, you resonate with tarot, and you trust messages from the divine, then you've got to be able to use your discernment to discern which messages are for you. And if they are for you, if they're right for you, if the right person's giving you that information. Where's this person getting that information from? They can say it's from the divine, but they're not telling you that they just received a huge cash app to deliver you messages. They're not telling you that. See, a lot of people ain't going to do that. You feel me? I'm telling you that people are going to do what they want to do. You can be with whoever you want to be with. I'm not here to tell you that, bada bing, bada boom. But if you got to say, yeah, my ex is karmic, then guess what? Then you probably need to say, well, if you can say out loud that your ex is karmic, then you probably, it's karmic means that you a period of time in your life where you had to learn a lesson, it was there to teach you a lesson, so it's time to let it go. Unless you want to revisit it, that's your choice too. But now I realize what it means for people to be karmic. See, I always say that there's a difference between karmic and karmic motherfuckers. Karmic motherfuckers are people that are always in karmic energy and won't ever change. But then there are people that have been in karmic energy. You've been in karmic energy. I've been in karmic energy. We've all been karmic before. But did we learn from it, and did we move on from it? That is the test. We are approaching Mercury retrograde again, I assume. Alexa, when does Mercury retrograde start again?
Mercury is direct. Mercury turns retrograde on November 26, 2024.
So again, we are currently within, actually starting today, we are exactly within the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde is that time of a period where you're going to be, the old energies are going to come back around, old things are going to come back around to try to see if you've learned your lesson from before. Whatever, however that resonates with any of y'all, you got to figure that out. I can't tell you. But I'm just saying, there's just a lot going on with these people on this platform, the reason why they're doing what they're doing. I'll give you the plain and simple fact. A lot of people are doing what they're doing on this platform because they've been paid to do it. Okay, they're receiving compensation for it, or some type of compensation. Doesn't have to be monetary. It could be, I was almost at political advancement. That could probably be something there too, or professional advancement, career advancement, money, opportunity, travel, whatever they are getting, whatever they're doing it for, they're being compensated for it some way, somehow. There's a benefit there. See, a lot of times we get caught up in why did they choose me to do it? Well, they chose you to do it because they don't like you anyways, and they're being paid to come against you. So there's an incentive. But ultimately, they don't like you anyways. So when they're presented with the opportunity, they're going to take it. Doesn't really matter. It's the people behind these fucking people that are really the problem. You think that you're a threat to these content creators. Yeah, maybe so, but the bigger, the who you're really a threat to are the people behind the content creators. That's who we need to be worried about taking down or exposing. The people behind the scenes, but see, the thing about it is now, see, a lot of these people that came up against you, came up against me, and came up against so many other people. There's something that occurred, and I don't truly know what happened. I don't know when it happened. I don't know what happened, but something broke the cycle. There was a kink in the system. There was a glitch in this matrix that they set up for people on this platform. The way that they've been attacking people, using YouTube as a means, and the content creators on this platform as a means to attack people, break people down, to control people, however, to handle people. There's been a break, a crack, a fissure. It's not fissure, a fissure. That's how they say it. I'll just say there's been a crack in the dam. And dams are made for security purposes, to hold the flood of the water. Consider every single content creator. Look at it like this: every single content creator that's been coming up against the divine collective, all sitting very comfortably on the other side of that dam. All right. On the other side of that dam, the water on the other side of that dam is all the secrets, everything exposed, the risk of exposure, their karma, all on the other side of that dam. Something happened. There was a crack in the dam, and it started to drip out slowly but surely. And see, people weren't really worried about it at first. No, they weren't. They were like, oh, okay, a little drip. We could take care of that. But then it got bigger and bigger and bigger. The more people in the divine collective started to wake up and realize and open up their mouths and speak up and get out of fear and have more courage. That, I don't know how it happened. I don't know when it happened. Who threw the first fucking rock? Who knows? But it hit the motherfucking dam. And so now their security, all the secrets, all of the protection, all that shit that they had is it's coming out of the dam. The dam is about to fall apart, if it already hasn't. I don't really feel like it already has, because their people are still up to their bullshit. But best believe that the ones that have been getting wet, they done got wet so far, they get it. They understand. They're not trying to drown. Okay? So they done started talking. And these hidden figures behind these content creators could be from shadow government. It could be people from your community. More times often than not, it's people in your family, people that you're dating, people that you're currently dating. people that you're currently friends with that are trying to manipulate you because there's something that they can benefit from taking you down or getting you to hide or taking you out. You feel me? But now people are starting to talk. It's not so easy to punk the collective now, is it, motherfuckers? Sun Tzu said, let your rapidity be that of the wind, your compactness be that of the forest. Work fast and tidily. Once you have started a job or a project, put all your focus onto it to make sure you complete it as quickly as possible. Give yourself a deadline and make sure you complete it within that time frame so it doesn't impinge on other things that you need to do. So there's a message here. Spirit wants somebody out there to get the fuck to work, okay? Probably a bunch of us, all right? So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to take a quick break here, and then I'll be right back. I'm your Uncle 79. I hope you like this message, all right? Be right back. All right, so we're back here. It's 11:27 a.m. Oh, wow. All right, so we got work fast and tidily. So that's a message for somebody out there. Yeah. I'm having some issues today. It's all right. It happens. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it, okay? Something's telling me to get an oracle card though for this message, okay? I thought the message was gonna be something about doing something like the message says, you feel me? It could be. I don't know, but I'm feeling like I need to grab an oracle card, and then I'm gonna grab the Kipper, and then we're gonna go into something else here. So I haven't used my Santissima Muerta deck, okay? My Spanish is non-existent. I can't roll my R for nothing, okay? I used to have a Spanish teacher, Senorita Eves, who was very mean to me because I used to suck my thumb, okay? Maybe you can't roll your R's because you're too busy got your thumb in your mouth, okay? She used to make me take my thumb out of my mouth in class. She also put hot sauce on my thumb too. She didn't know that I was black and I like hot sauce, okay? Put that bitch right back in my mouth. You feel me? What she thought. But no, my Spanish is rusty, okay? I tried Duolingo, but I wanted to take French, okay? Which I did kind of learn a little bit, but I'm a Gemini, so... Okay, so we got... Yeah, okay, so... I can't make it up. We got the Temperance card, okay? Temperance to the Chariot. So get busy. Something that you got to balance things out quite possibly. We're not doing signs here. I mean, Sagittarius and Cancer. All right. Yeah, you could, time to boss up. Take charge. There's something that you need to take charge on, okay? In the Divine Collective. So whoever this is for. Yeah, you got a boss. We got to cover up our monkey. These are some good cards coming out here. So what do we have here? Okay. We have the overall energy is that of the Temperance angel. So Temperance can talk about healing. It can talk about balance. It can talk about patience, okay? With the Emperor to the Hierophant to healing. Again, to stardom. Maybe you're on your way to stardom, okay? This also says that you are a big stepper in the spiritual realm. You're a star. You are definitely somebody who's a star. You have some very good star energy, okay? So that's all. You need to get to it though. There's something's gonna patience may be leading you to victory. There's something that you have to be patient about. Things are moving along, I just heard. Okay, just continue to keep moving forward. The Chariot talks about victory, okay? So let's just go over it. So the Temperance card could talk about Earth Angel energy, of course. It talks about patience. It talks about balance. El Caro, okay, now. The Chariot can talk about moving forward towards victory, towards some type of achievement. It can also talk about a vehicle. It can also talk about police. What the hell? Let's get a couple of state cards out here. How many state cards? Okay. Three. Montana, Georgia, and Virginia. What is this concerning? Kipper. All right, so we got the Chariot. We got the Temperance card to Chariot, okay? I'm hearing patience with the Temperance card out here. Okay, so I am picking up on police energy, or law, like authorities, okay, are balancing things out, or something. That's what I'm hearing, though. Some type of patience is required, maybe on part for the authorities. You need to have patience with the authorities at this time. Okay, things are being taken care of. They're being wrapped up tidily. Okay. Let's see. What is this concerning? What is this concerning? Something about court. Something's headed to court. Something is definitely headed to court. So you got to be patient, okay? Warrants are being signed here, okay? Warrants are being signed. Indictments could be, but something is headed to court to balance things. Patience is required. Something is heading to the courthouse. So definitely we got law enforcement involved here. So something is going to court. Confirmation. Something's going to court. Okay. What else is this concerning? I'm telling you, a subpoena. Expect some type of correspondence from the courthouse. Damn, I just finished this cup of coffee. I need another cup of coffee. Damn, hold on, y'all. Damn. All right, so a message from the courthouse here, okay? About some type of community. Okay? So there's something being handled in the courts. Patience is required is what I heard. All right? So let's see. Well, let's do this. Okay. We got courthouse, message, and then community, okay? Let's use this deck here. Tell me about the courthouse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. There's been a problem with getting you this. Communication from the courthouse. All right, so yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse, okay? There's been some kind of mix-up in the courthouse about bringing you some type of communication. Nine of Wands, please, in the reverse. There's been some kind of mix-up with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Some kind of mix-up here with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Wands in the reverse, something went to the wrong person. Yeah, especially with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Queen of Cups, a feminine energy. Could be a mother figure. The Lovers, possibly a Gemini in the reverse. Something from the courts went to the wrong person. Or somebody was messing with your mail. Or this message from the court. There was some type of mix-up in the courthouse. All right? That's what Spirit wants you to know. There was some kind of mix-up at the courthouse. Whatever you were supposed to receive went to the wrong person. Or somebody here with the Nine of Wands. Somebody in the reverse. So the Nine of Wands in the reverse with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This could really have went to like your abusive mother figure. With the Lovers in the reverse, this could have been somebody. There's an abusive feminine energy here. There's an abusive feminine energy that was able to turn the wheel in the courthouse or something. It had something to do with that. Something about there was a mix-up or some type of mix-up. All right, so let's just get the full story here. Am I using the right cards? Yeah, let's just go with it, okay? So we got courthouse, message, and community. Queen of Wands, the Sun to the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Cups to the Death in the reverse. This has something to do with, so the Sun talks about exposure. A Queen of Wands. Something's going to be exposed to you. Queen of Wands. That's your energy collective. All right. So you could be a fire sign, feminine energy. Take the energy as it resonates, male or female. It's all energy. At this particular time, motherfucker. Okay. There was an agreement to take something from you. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. To death. Somebody collaborated with, somebody that agreed with a Scorpio energy. The Death card out here in the reverse. Somebody from your community. All right. This is somebody in your community. I wonder if this is somebody that, yeah, because then we got the Three of Pentacles here to the Page of Cups. Somebody could have collaborated with your child. A water sign child or just a child, period. But there was some type of collaboration or some type of fishy offer that was made for somebody to collaborate All right, but you're going to be receiving them. I wonder if somebody was playing with your mail. Because there's some type of communication that you didn't get from the courthouse. You're going to receive a message about this community. I guess we're doing it like this today, huh? Because I keep putting them back and reshuffling. Tell me about the community here. Tell me about the community. The star in the reverse in Aquarius. So an Aquarius within your community, you're going to be receiving a message about an Aquarius in your community, okay? This person's in the reverse too, so this is a karmic, negative, low vibrational Aquarius. All right, with the star out here. Two of Wands in the reverse, about a plan that they had. All right, tell me more. What's the plan that they had? What's the plan that they had? Lovers. Or a choice they made with a lover. Okay, because the Two of Wands can talk to hurt you. There was some type of plan to hurt you. With the Two of Wands here, there was a plan with one of your lovers to hurt you. Somebody could have been love bombing you. You could have had somebody in your community here that was love bombing you, that came to you offering some type of, you might have seen this person as a soulmate. It didn't work out though. You held your guards up with the Nine of Wands here. You were very defensive about this person's love bombing or whatever kind of offer that they had. Yeah, this is an offer. Some type of offer that they made to you would have taken you to some type of... Tell me about the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This could have been somebody in your community that was flirting with you. Maybe you started to get to know this person. Yeah, you blocked it. You stopped talking to this person, or you were protected from this person. An Aquarius. Yeah, they were lying to you. There was some type of deception going on here. You may have picked up on this. You may have reported this. There's going to be some type of King of Swords, courthouse, King of Swords. Tell me more. An investigator, a cop. Somebody was looking into something here. Something's being investigated or is being looked into. Yeah. Some type of very strong demonic energies in your community. Somebody's looking into this. Drugs. Something about, could be about drugs. Especially with something very demonic or toxic going on in your community here. You're going to be receiving a letter about this from the courts. All right, possibly a subpoena. There could be some warrants being issued against people in your community about they're looked into some type of stolen funds or some type of karmic plans. But the Seven of Pentacles here to clarify, there was some type of King and Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords. Somebody lied about something here. Definitely, especially with the Queen of Swords in the reverse as well. The Three of Cups in the reverse, to the World in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse. There's a lot of people in your community here. Possibly a married couple, King and Queen of Wands, that lied as well, that were a part of this big lie to take. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse, doing a lot of talking. The World in the reverse. This is about your community doing something over and over again, telling a bunch of lies about something was stolen though. Seven of Pentacles here. Somebody has been stealing. I don't know. I'm hearing mail. But okay, so again, we're going back to, this is about a stolen inheritance. Wow. Again, some type of investment, some type of inheritance, whatever the case may be. The higher ups are definitely involved here. Yeah. The big boys, the courts, big boys, federal, could be about where, again, Four of Wands to the Ten of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of people in your community that collaborated to hide this. Now they could have, yeah, I'm telling you, to people in your community. So this could be about where you live, like your apartment community or your neighborhood, especially. So there's something here about blocking your finances or holding on to some finances here. You didn't receive something. Of course, patience is required though. This could be something that you ask people to look into. Ten of Swords in the reverse. There are investigators, federal investigators in your community, living in your community is what I heard with the Four of Wands here. They saved you. they there was some type of Ten of Swords plan for you. Confirmation. They saved you from this by moving into your community. You got federal investigators living in your community. So if you live in an apartment complex, if you live, and this is the secret, yeah. My bad. Seven of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. Clarify. But they're in your community. You don't know. They're hidden. It's a secret. You got federal investigators living in your community, whether that's in your apartment complex, your neighborhood, somewhere around. They are living in your community. They're looking into how some people got paid to lie. I'll tell you again, there was some type of ending that was planned for you here. You've been protected from this. They're looking into some people in your community got paid to lie, to stop something here, or to hurt you. What's the Ace of Wands in the reverse? They're looking into this though. They got an investigator on it with the King of Swords here, a higher up, a ABC boy, looking into this theft. All right. So basically what I'm hearing is that there are people in your community possibly collaborated with somebody in your family to hide an inheritance, to hide an inheritance. These people were paid not to talk. They've been lying too. Yeah, these people were supposed to stop you. Ace of Wands in the reverse to the Six of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. It didn't work though. I'm telling you, you were saved from this. It was what the fuck did I just say? You don't know this, but you were protected. from this whatever they had planned for you. The Ace of Wands in the reverse can talk about a lot of things. It can talk about bad ideas. It can talk about people not moving forward. It can talk about dark magic. It can talk about unprotected sex. But to me, there's something here about you being stopped from moving forward, from transitioning, from selling off to karma waters. These people have been preventing some type of peace. So basically, you're being gang stalked by your neighbors or people in your community. They were all a part of a plot to hide some type of inheritance, okay, or to prevent you from getting it. I feel like too with the courthouse here, especially with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, there was somebody that you had to know, somebody in your family or something like that. Okay, Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody with children or a mothering energy that. I keep hearing switch something, juggled something in the courthouse. You didn't receive some type of message here. We've been hearing a lot about this, okay? The amount of people that this kind of stuff is happening to is insane. And all the time too, the inheritance is kind of like a blanket label. But this I've seen where people kind of gang stalked and set people up and kind of distracted them, kept them busy, got them thrown in, literally got people thrown in jail to collect stimulus checks. So it could be whatever. It could be whatever. But whatever this, listen. Take the energy as it resonates. This is goofy to me. And I'm telling you again. Wow. I've people try to do it to me. I've seen where people have done it. Okay, so I know there were people. Okay, so there was someone that I knew during. This is when, I was living in Rochester and I was involved with people, you know what I'm saying, that were my people I thought were my friends, considered my family, that I was always willing to kind of help, that's just who I was, right? So there was a friend of mine, who was staying with me. And this was the crazy part about the person that was staying with me. So this person that I knew, of course, this all centers around a bunch of people using drugs. This was in the drug days. But I always tried to make myself available to people who were having a hard time, even if they were using drugs, because I understood what it was about. You see people in need and you want to help. But there was a person that I knew that came by my crib one night with somebody else, and then the dude left. And just left this other dude at my crib. And so, damn, it was kind of like he had left treatment. He ran away from treatment. Once you get high, you can't go back, blah, blah, blah. He didn't know what he was going to do. So we sat around, we talked for a long time, just kind of bonded or whatever. And we became friends. Like I called him my brother. And we knew each other for a while after that, and he stayed with me or whatever. And he had a job though. He was trying to just get back on his feet. He was really just trying to just like not go back to jail, blah, blah, blah. And so what ended up happening is that, the pandemic hit and he couldn't, his job shut down. So I was helping him, get his stimulus check thing in order. But then there was also that component. You remember all that extra money that people were getting from unemployment? I was trying to get him to file for his unemployment so that he could, get his money. For some reason, he didn't want to sit down and do the paperwork. He didn't want to do it online. So the weird part is that, of course, there were always a lot of people at my house. We all kind of considered each other. We called each other friends, like a little family, whatever the case may be. My house was generally like where people congregated. So, of course, we'd be sitting around talking, and then, people go like, man, you don't want that money, blah, blah, blah. So what ended up happening is what I heard anyways. So he got mad because he said that somebody told me that he was pissed at me because I filed for his unemployment and collected all that money from the pandemic, right? I wouldn't even do if I was going to get the money. I was going to send it to him. He ended up getting somehow got locked up, right? But somebody got a hold of his information and claimed and got all that unemployment money with the unemployment and the extra stimulus money. Why he sat in jail. I don't even know if he's still in. I don't care. Because then what happens is that, you know, this is why it's important to always just, man, I don't know, you know, I think about things and, you know, of course we can't do things over again. And if I could do some things over again, you know, you got to kind of ask yourself, if you could do things over again, would you? Because they all lead us to where we are now. You know, had I not gone through a lot of the things that I've gone through, I probably wouldn't have this channel. I wouldn't be sitting here now. You know, would my life be better? I don't know. Would it be worse? I don't know. We're here. But I'm telling you, if you are able to right now in this moment, if you're receiving this message, if you're hearing what's going on here, you have to make a different choice. You have to make a different choice about the people that you're around. And sometimes it's very hard, especially considering when you are in when you are in the crux of drug use. You know, you gravitate towards a very particular tribe. 99% of the people that you're going to meet while you're using drugs are not good people. They're not even good for themselves, and probably neither are you. But there are those of us that have been in these environments around these people that we are definitely good people. We're just in bad situations, you know, where you have a bad habit, we have an addiction, a dependency. But most of the people that you come into contact with that are, you know, using drugs, they don't care about you. They'll tell you that they care about you, but they only tell you that they care about you so much as you can benefit them. I'm picking up that's maybe what this situation is. Something like that. People in the community, all right, they were supposed to stop you from receiving something that would have helped you transition, something that would have taken you to calmer waters. They were paid to. They were paid to by somebody in your family. All right. And like I said before, you know, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse just talks about, Seven of Pentacles can talk about a savings, an investment, an inheritance. It can talk about those kind of things. You'll have to, you know, like I said, I'm just using this as a blanket term. But there was a loss, there was a theft or the taking of, or you didn't receive it. A Seven of Pentacles here. Tell me more about this community. I'm going to grab a different deck here. Tell me more about this community of people. Yeah. Okay, we got the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. These community, it's either over for these people or that's what these people, again, I feel like these people were trying to do that to you. Now, I'm not sure how feds work. I don't know. Contrary to popular belief, I don't work for the feds, you guys. Trust and believe I don't, you know. But if I did, I couldn't tell you anyway, so I would have to tell you that I didn't, right? What I'm pretty much saying is that, you know, I guess in the grand scheme of things, if somebody were to steal $1,000, like do all this to steal $1,000 to set you up, I would be inclined to believe that if the feds understood that they would jump in to protect you. Yeah. So, you know, I feel like people feel like, especially if there's a whole plot and plan to take you out for anything. Most of the time when people get promised the money to take somebody out, they don't get the money because the money's not even there for them to get. People, dumbasses, get set up and agree to do shit for people that they're never going to get money for. Or they get a small down payment and then they'll say, we'll give you the rest when it's done. And then when they do it or attempt to do it, they find out that there was never any money. There was never any they weren't going to get paid the remaining balance. We just saw that in a very popular criminal celebrity red rum case where some people were paid. They got a little bit of money to do the job, and then once they did the job, they didn't get anything. Okay, so yeah, community. Two of Cups in the reverse. They made an agreement with who? Again, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not getting whatever they agreed to do. They didn't get it. They didn't get it, or they're not going to get. They're not going to get it. I can't make it up. It came out again. They're not getting anything. They're not getting shit. Listen, these people could have actually done that or tried to. This is what they got paid to do. This is what they got paid to do. Some people in your community, a bunch of them, got paid to stab you in the back, betray you, to hurt you, to red rum you. This is what they got paid to do. Would people do this to somebody for a measly $1,000? Yes. You know how many people? Let's look it up real quick, okay? Let me just look it up. All right, let's see. Let's see if Chad, the name Chad could be significant. Chat GPT can give me a number. How many people were red rummed for their stimulus checks? Damn. This is just, it says during the pandemic, several cases of violent crime, including red rums, were reported in relation to the distribution of federal stimulus checks in the United States. While there isn't a comprehensive nationwide total, some high-profile incidents became widely known. Notable incidents: Indianapolis quadruple red rum in 2021. A tragic case occurred in Indianapolis where a man named Malik Halfacre red rummed 4 family members in a dispute over $1,400 stimulus check. He demanded part of his child's mother's check, and when she refused, he committed the red rum. Oklahoma triple homicide in 2021. In Oklahoma, a woman named Victoria Rose Smith and 2 others were red rummed by a man who reportedly seeking to take the stimulus check. Elder abuse and homicide. There are also reports of elderly individuals being targeted by family members or caregivers for their stimulus checks. While not always leading to red rumming, the financial abuse and occasional violence were linked to attempts to seize the payments. Again. So yes, absolutely, people do these things. Again, what do you, okay, so, the funny thing is this. So there's obviously some type of epidemic going on about with people and their families. And I'm going to tell you why. I ran into somebody I went to high school with yesterday at the grocery store. Somebody always loved seeing her. And I saw her, it was like, hey, how you doing? Gave each other a hug, and we just kind of caught up real quick. And she asked me, do I still talk to this person? And I said, no, I don't talk to them no more. You ain't heard from them? Like, no, I don't talk to them either. I was like, listen, I don't talk to none of my people no more. She was like, me either, man. I said, really? She's like, yeah, man. All of my cousins, are all snakes. They're all snakes. I don't talk to none of them. Won't talk to none of them. So you got to really kind of understand where a lot of us are at this point of our lives right now. We grow up with this idea that we can trust the people in our families, and we can't. And that's unfortunate, but we have to deal with that and just get over it. But when we really kind of take a closer look into the things like who we figure out people in our families are, how many of y'all out there, if some of your family members given the opportunity knew that you had a big ass check waiting for you and you didn't know nothing about it, you don't think that they would set you up to go to jail to get you out of the way to keep it? Maybe not all of them, but there are a few in your family that you can think about right now that would be more than happy to throw your ass underneath the bus, to get rid of you, to collect tonight, especially when we're talking about life insurance. That somebody left you, some type of inheritance? Hell yeah. Okay? Again, Queen of Cups. 4 of Wands in the reverse. This is who they agreed to do this with. This Queen of Cups energy. Somebody that you used to live with, or somebody from your family, community, somebody you used to live with. So, patience while this is being wrapped up. I can't make it up. It's being closed out. You just have to have some patience here. They're in your community. The feds. You're gonna receive some type of some type of. They didn't want you to have something here. Somebody you went cold on. King of Cups, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Again, there's all kind of people involved in this. But I told you, what the fuck did I just say? The big boys are involved. They know about this. They know about this. They know about this agreement. The Hierophant definitely know about this agreement, about this community of people. Okay? Let's get a final message out here. This is just to let you know to be patient. It's being handled. About these people that came, I'm telling you. Clarify. We got Aries out here. Could also be an Aries involved, or somebody they all took a risk to come against you. To take this, I can't make it up. To take this. Spirit says that's the truth. They know about it. They know about these people. The Five of Swords here. There's somebody here. It could be an Aries, but these people took a very foolish risk to take this from you. Yeah. Again, Two of Pentacles. Final message. These Three of Pentacles to take that. Okay? They sent somebody in to love bomb you, to take you out. One of your neighbors, maybe an Aquarius. Clarify. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, please. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. From your family. And this Queen, I can't make it up, this Queen of Cups. A Queen of Cups in your family collaborated with these people to take something from you. And now they got karma. They're being stopped. Karma is hitting them. Just got to be patient. Spirit says that's the truth. The justice system, there's karma in the justice system. Queen of Swords is a district attorney. Somebody in the justice system, a lawyer or something. Spirit says that's the truth. You're going to be receiving something from the courthouse about these people that you live with. Outside of the people that you're related to. These people in your community could be receiving warrants, subpoenas, being indicted. You got feds living in your community, protecting you and waiting on the moment to move in on these people. That's what I heard. All right, that's the end of this message. It's currently 12:15 p.m. on November 9th, 2024. It's 49 degrees Fahrenheit, light rain out here. All right. I'm going to get you an Angel Whispers card, and then that'll be it for me. All right. I guess there's some time today to get busy doing some things. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's some things I probably do need to do, though. All right. Take time out. Give yourself time to have fun. So if you are in this situation, or in any situation, you don't even have to be in this situation, but if you are in a situation today where things are a little daunting, things don't seem all that great, take a little bit of time out for yourself for some fun, no matter what that is. A lot of y'all out there, I've been there, and I'm still kind of there sometimes. You don't want to leave the house. You don't want to be bothered with people. You don't trust anybody. You can have fun in your crib. You can have fun where you are. Just take a minute. Maybe meditate. Maybe read a book. Watch a funny video. Dance a little bit. Sing a little bit. It is hard, though, especially when you got all these fucking eyes on you all the time. Cameras in your house. Neighbors listening with Bluetooth devices. You know what I'm saying? People tracking your movements. It is kind of hard. But, you know, the one thing that they hate to see us doing is smiling, is having a good time, enjoying ourselves, enjoying our life like we don't have a care in the world because we are protected. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you do. The more we feed into the fear, the bigger the monster becomes. Okay, that's one thing that we've always been taught, even as children. You know what I'm saying? The more that you're afraid of the boogeyman becomes darker. The boogeyman becomes bigger, becomes scarier. But then when you look under your bed and you realize that there's nothing even underneath your bed, then the boogeyman's gone. I know that that's really kind of metaphorically, but you guys get where I'm going with that, all right? So just remain strong, whoever you are. There are feds in your area, in your community. Hell, one of them could be living underneath you, next door to you. You never quite know. You feel me? All right, that's the end of the message. I hope this message helps somebody. Be patient. Be patient. Continue to, speak to the universe. Take your concerns to the universe. Manifest justice. Manifest patience. Manifest justice though. I mean, overall, what are we learning? What are the messages that we see? If you put things out, what goes around comes around. What you put into the universe, you get. If you deserve it, I don't know how that works. Okay, some people would say it doesn't matter, how good you are, how bad you are, that you can still manifest a lot of different things in this world, and I guess I agree with that. Yeah, but I still have to have faith and believe that, outside of the indifference that people have when it comes to good or bad, or manifestations and what that looks like, because people that are evil as hell manifest things all the time. We got to be honest about that, okay? But I still have to believe that outside of that particular kind of manifestation that occurs, that there is something in the universe that people like me, people like you, are tapped into. People that have gone through a lot of injustices in our lives, that are being stalked, that have been abused, that have been strong enough to make it to the other side. I believe that there is grace and mercy, and there's an energy that we tap into that helps us right the wrongs in our life, provided that we are willing to make certain sacrifices and changes in our own. I gotta believe that. I'm still alive. All right? And that's the truth. I'm free. I'm alive. I can still do what I'm doing here. And I'm very grateful for that. That's that's an immense amount of gratitude. And I'm very cognitive of that. I didn't do that by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what it is. But I definitely believe that there are those of us, and maybe that's not for everybody. If you want to take things to a spiritual level, we all come from different places, different planets, different energies. Maybe the energies that I come from, maybe the people that I come from are people that are tapped into a very particular energy that come here to this planet to overcome certain things, to reach certain milestones. And then when we reach certain milestones, certain things are given to us. I've always kind of considered that as well. Yeah, you put this chip in my arm for no motherfucking reason, okay? And people can still say that I'm crazy as hell about that, but there was a witness there when it happened. So, okay? And I saw a spaceship or something last night, a shooting star or something. It wasn't a plane, it was up too high. And I watched it, I was like, damn, I should grab my phone. Then I realized I don't have an iPhone, so it would have came out shitty anyways. But it was going really fast, and then the light just kind of vanished off. I don't know. It wasn't a plane, though. It could have been a satellite, too, though. But I don't think satellites move that fast. I wonder if anybody else saw that in Minneapolis last night. I can't be the only person that looked outside. And there are some people around, I suppose, that probably, have a telescope that look up in the sky. So hopefully I wasn't the only one that saw it, okay? Could have been a federal drone. All those stars you see in the skies, people, aren't just stars. I'm just telling you what I know. So tonight, before you go to bed, look outside your window to that one star that always appears, never moves, and just wave. Tell them hi and say thank you. That's what I heard. All right, 33 on the clock. I'm your 12:21 p.m. Hey, 3-3. Yeah, okay. Confirmation. You are protected. I'm your Uncle 7-9, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. So always love and light around this bish. As always, take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces. Savage.